Hi everyone, it's Alex. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on day 21 of the 28-day medical medium detox that I have decided to embark on. First of all, I am just, as I'm saying 21 days, just like in awe of the fact that I have about a week left of this detox and that this month and this whole journey has gone by so fast. It really feels like yesterday was day one and I was just starting on this and was just so excited to see what happens. So now here I am on day 21 and just still in awe that it's going so well and that I have committed to this for so long. So today, one of my big things that I had and one of my big takeaways was, again, like my relationship with food changing a little bit more. So today was another meal prep day, which, usually kind of happens in the beginning of the week for me. I go grocery shopping or I go into my fridge to see what I have left from the week and just kind of want to make sure that I don't waste anything and that I just have things like ready to go, just being on the go and working and taking care of the house and traveling and just want to have things really set up. So I think I reflected a few videos ago that I love my doing my food prep now because it's kind of like a form of meditation for me. It's a time for me to kind of reconnect and be calm and just kind of be in the moment and just allow my mind to wander where it needs to wander and think of things and think of life. So this whole experience really has changed for me, my relationship with food. And I know I keep saying that, but it really has. Like, I am definitely a big believer that, we create our own realities and that our mindset really dictates the type of reality and experience we're going to have. And so today, as I was prepping my food, and throughout the day, I had an opportunity to listen to a few of Anthony Williams' talks and just kind of go through them. I was kind of just allowing myself to, how do I explain it? To really, look at what are my current belief systems and my thoughts around food and around eating. So during this whole time, obviously, I've been sticking to just fruits and vegetables. But, I realized that there's still some belief systems that I have about certain fruits and vegetables that Anthony Williams and some other practices have really challenged my beliefs in them. We have a lot of crazes right now going on, a lot of food trends that, all sugar is bad for you, which is true. But unfortunately, we're clumping in fruit into it. So when I told some people when I was first starting this that I was just going to eat fruits and vegetables, the biggest concern that most people had for me was like, oh, you're going to eat so much fruit. That's way too much sugar. And you read on the internet and you Google, like, I would be honest, I probably eat, 2 to 4 bananas a day. Just in my smoothies, I always have 1 or 2 bananas. And I have sometimes 2 or 3 smoothies throughout the day. And so that was like one of the big concerns, for, some of my family members was like, you're going to have too much sugar, and haven't you read that bananas are bad for you? And when you have so many, you can get really sick. And so again, there's all these belief systems, there's all these trends out there. And I just chose to challenge myself and to really, kind of focus on the belief systems of Anthony Williams and a couple other just, mindsets of like, it's what I believe that's going to be the experience, not what other people say. And I feel like this 28-day detox has really allowed me to put into practice the belief systems that I want to have. And so today, as I was prepping my food, I was just kind of going over some, previous belief systems that I had about certain fruits and vegetables and what I have learned in the last few years, or at least read, that is, what's good for you and what's bad for you when it comes to fruits and vegetables. And it's just been nice to really, really reflect on that and really decide for myself what is the belief system and an experience I'm going to have with food. Because one of the other big gains that I've had from this experience, I started this experience just to, become healthier. There really wasn't any I don't want to say major goal, because being healthy is a major goal for me, but there wasn't like a weight loss goal or anything like that. It was just something that I wanted to do. And over the last 21 days now, all of a sudden, these new ideas and new goals that I want to set for my life have come to light. And in order to move into that, in order for us, for me personally, to move into that new way that I want to be, I need to let go of the old. I mean, that's how the saying goes, in with the new and out with the old. But it's so true. In order, for me to be able to accomplish these new things that I want to in life and how I want to continue some of the benefits and the side effects that I've had in the last 21 days, I need to have the willingness to really look at some of the old ways of thinking and the old ways of being and change those and be willing to change those so I can have the new lifestyle that I want to come in. So out of this, not only have I gotten the new ways of being, being committed to something, being dedicated to something, being truthful and open and honest and communicative about something. I also want to, continue with this weight loss that I have. I mean, I'm in awe still of how much, weight I have released. And not only is it the weight, it's the water retention, it's the swelling, it's those things that even when I was working out and being an avid person going to the gym sometimes twice a day, I couldn't get rid of. And in the last 21 days and just changing the way that I'm eating, I am. So there's just a lot that, today as I was, doing the food prep, I realized that there's a new version of me emerging. And so in order to allow that to come through, I'm really looking now at some of the old ways of being and thinking. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm just grateful that, something that, and it wasn't basic. Like, I don't want to devalue the detox because it's amazing, but how to explain it? Something that was, just meant for me to gain one thing out of it. And my goal was just to be healthier. So many other beautiful things have come from it. And I'm just so grateful for it all. And so I'm just excited to continue, with this next week and see what continues to unfold. And obviously what continues to unfold in the next few weeks and the few months to come as I continue to maybe still stick with some of the things that I've been doing and just kind of changing some things up and how I want to allow my new way of being to evolve. So I'm just really grateful for that. So I just wanted to share that with you guys tonight. Thank you again for all the love and the support that you guys have been giving me. I am eternally grateful for it all. Remember, you can always reach out to me at roartosuccess@gmail.com. And I will see you guys tomorrow, day 22 of the 28-day medical medium detox. Thank you again so much and have a beautiful night.